Coming to you from the innovative, immersive Hyundai Virtual Next Weather Sphere. This is Next Weather.
As this brutal cold stretch continues, we find ourselves asking, will we warm up anytime soon? Meteorologist Tammie Souza is in the Hyundai Next Weather Sphere with that answer and more. Tammie?
Well, you know we have to eventually, right?
Well, it's spring, but...
Yeah, well, you know what's 11 days from now? Do you know?
11 days from now. Super Bowl? No, that's 2 weeks. No, 11 days. No idea.
February 2nd. What happens February 2nd? Groundhog Day.
That's right. Do you believe in the groundhog?
No, of course.
Me neither.
No, I don't want to be challenged for my job. Are you out of your mind? All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on outside. Thanks a lot, Siafa. Do I believe in the groundhog? I call him the weather rat. I do not want emails about that either. All right, outside tonight, we are looking at skies that are partly cloudy. I mean, it was a beautiful day, wasn't it? Even though it was cold, it wasn't as fierce as yesterday. It was very, very pretty with all of that sunshine. And we're going to enjoy a pretty night, but it is going to be a bitterly cold night once again. So you got to be prepared for that. Speaking of bitterly cold, how about we take a look at what happened along the Gulf Coast? This is that monster historical snowstorm. Look at that thing moving through parts of Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, and into the Carolinas. One more time. There you go. Up to 10 inches of snow in New Orleans. And by the way, we've only had 4.9 for the entire season here, so it's kind of sad that they have more than us. And now take a look at this. The numbers. They are in the 20s. And even in Tampa, where it's usually quite warm, they are at 42 degrees. Let's move back up toward us where we are at 16 degrees. So you can see that the cold just kind of filters down. It goes from the northern states all the way down to the Gulf. But 28 degrees in Lake Charles, that is really cold. And it's because of all that snow that they have on the ground. And they're going to be dealing with that snow now for several days. They're not going to get a nice, big, fast warm up. They're going to be enjoying it. And just like us, they're going to have a melt and they're going to have a mess. And speaking of us, here we are. We're looking at the mid-teens here, but let's go out to northern Montana, where it is usually an icebox. 19 right now in Bozeman. Everybody to the west is basically warmer than us. And then look at this southern tier right here. Very, very cold, abnormally cold there. So this is going to take a while for it to thaw nationwide, but we will see a nice flip by the weekend. Outside, beautiful conditions as we look at the city. Again, 15 degrees, and sadly, that is less than half of what it is right now in Anchorage, Alaska. So that's how topsy-turvy all the temperatures are. We have plenty of snow to keep us chilly here in Bethlehem, and we are going to tomorrow see plenty of sunshine. It won't be quite as cold, but we will still be below freezing, so that snow is going to stick around. We have the 40s returning on Sunday, so it'll be nice for the birds, and a nice warm up and a thaw with no snow next week. Right now we have a few high clouds out there, and as we run through the next 7 days, you notice something? We're missing snow. We're missing precipitation. We're missing anything. We're going to be quite dry out there all the way into the middle of next week. And we go ahead. Look at that. Nothing. The storm systems just dance around us all the way into next Tuesday and even next Wednesday. When you wake up tomorrow morning, plan on 10 degrees. We will see sunshine, but it will be bitterly cold. Look at this. By 10, you're only going to be at 18 degrees. So you're going to need to do the whole routine again for tomorrow, bundling up, starting the car early, everything else. But it will be the last of our next weather alert days because we will hit 30 tomorrow. We'll be above freezing for the first time in 5 days on Friday. And then finally, here come those 40s. Look at that. Great conditions for the birds game. A lot of melting. But remember, with all that melting, it refreezes at night. So you got to deal with that ice. Siafa?
We'll deal with it. Tammie, thank you very much.